How's it going? You're either watching this video because you're a family member of mine or you're checking out the Lake District, and I'm here. I'm spending 3 days here alone, kind of just hiking around, checking out all the different places the Lake District has to offer. It's pretty spectacular, and it's also really windy. Anyway, enjoy the video. So you've joined me, just got in the car. We're driving to the Lake District today. Thought I'd bring my camera along, have a bit of fun with it. We've got about 2 hours of driving ahead of us. Let's get it. This is actually way above my expectations. This is so cool so far. Okay, so we've made it to Ambleside, and it is crazy here, just like trying to find a park. It's like bumper to bumper traffic, which is kind of surprising in this random town. But we'll find a park, and we're on the hunt for the Apple Pie Cafe. That's what we're here for. I honestly have no idea if I can park here. All the other cars seem to have been fine. But here we're in the beautiful town of Amble something. Honest first opinions of the Lake District. It's really pretty, don't get me wrong, but there's so many people in this town. Like, I can't believe, like, is these tourists, or I honestly have no idea what's going on. I'm just hungry. Got to preface this trip as well by saying I don't really know what the Lake District is about. I don't really know much about it. We're kind of just winging it. So yeah, that's going to also be part of the process. I found it. Alrighty, I'm not gonna lie, it was chaos there. So I've just gone back to the car. We got coffee from the store, pretty good. It's just pretty good coffee, I don't know, it's alright. But this is the piece de resistance. Look at that. I'm gonna try not get any crumbs in my nice car. I got the spiced slice of apple pie. This is supposed to be good. Here we go. It's beautiful, which is a weird way to describe apple pie, but the apple is really soft and sweet. I actually really like the crumbly pastry is really good. This will match my sugar intake for the day, but yeah. Alrighty, I'm gonna eat this. We'll head back on the road. Next stop, there's a gingerbread place that I've heard really good things about. Speaking of sugar, it's up in the next town, so we're gonna hit the road again and check that out. It's probably the next time I'll speak to camera. All right, we've made it to Grasmere again. There are so many people here. It's kind of like, what are we doing? Parking crazy, but we're gonna go get some gingerbread and yeah, have a look around. Located gingerbread house. Alright, I've secured the goodies and try and find somewhere nice to eat that's not a cemetery. It smelt so good in there, by the way, like unbelievably good. And I'm a gingerbread man, so I'm very excited to eat this. While we are in the graveyard though, this grave here is the grave of William Wordsworth, who famous English poet, apparently. So, who like lived around here, wrote a lot of poetry, as poets do. So good on you, William. The good stuff. Grasmere gingerbread shop. I think it's like some of the oldest gingerbread in the world, like 1850s or 1860s, 70s, somewhere around then. Comes in this nice little package. Oh my goodness. Alright. Here goes nothing. No, it's unbelievable. One of the themes of this trip, solo trip, and I think why I'm kind of like bringing a camera along, is because when you solo travel, there's no one to like actually talk to about how good it is. So at least I can eat this and talk to my camera. Alrighty, so I just got back in the car, and to be honest, I feel really weird. I'll tell you why in a second. I'm gonna go find a place for lunch. Bought a sandwich. See where I can go eat it somewhere pretty, hopefully. Okay, I've just parked the car. The reason I feel weird, what I was mentioning before, is like, I think like the reality of traveling alone is that like everyone is together usually. Like, you've got family members, they've got like, you know, their partner, their kids, and it's a bit weird like walking around by yourself in those kind of like little towns and whatnot. So I'm kind of excited to get out into the wilderness, away from the roads, away from the cars, away from the people. So if I'm by myself, it doesn't matter. Anyway, here's what I've got for lunch. Ooh. Little ham salad sandwich. The other thing I've very quickly learnt, the British Air Force use this area to like train their pilots. So you just be chilling, it'd be nice and peaceful, and then there's like this fucking jet plane that goes across the sky, like low as well, and it's loud. The plan from here, drive to the B&B that I'm staying in, which I'm really excited to check out. Maybe like hopefully be able to check in, and then if not, there's some waterfalls nearby that I want to go see. So yeah, life's pretty good, I guess. Look how pretty this is. Alrighty, we made it. Alright, a little bit of an update. Last 5 seconds since I saw you. Met Jim, who owns the place. And he hasn't finished cleaning the room yet, which is completely fine. So we're going to go to these waterfalls, park at the pub, and walk down. See what it's like. We're at the pub. I'm going to go in for a drink, and then ask if I can park the car here while we go to the waterfalls. Alrighty, beer has been had. Let's go for a stroll. I'm already enjoying this area of the Lake District way more because there's just no one around. It's so much better. So the great advice that Jim gave us there was, I paid £2.80 for a beer there, and the guy was happy to let me park my car there, compared to if you go to the bottom of the falls and you pay the parking for like the national park, heritage, whatever, and it's like £5-6 and you don't get a beer. So thanks, Jim, for that little tip. These are the waterfalls we're going to. Air Force. Friends. It's really giving like Bridge to Terabithia vibes in here. Obviously, I'm pretty sure that's shot in the US, but it's like that dark river, that bridge back there, very Bridge to Terabithia. Hopefully I don't die like the girl in that video did. I saw this Instagram reel recently where people are this thing called Freak for the Creek, and that is me to a T. I'm a sucker for some fresh water, hence Lake District. And so this is right up in my element. I think it's sick. Like, I'm definitely mountains and creeks and lakes over like beach and ocean. Don't get me wrong, it's still beautiful, but this is my element. Gonna try and get a better look at them from below. Not bad. Alrighty, that's waterfall done. I reckon we head back to the car. Alrighty, that was good fun. Let's go home. Alrighty, here we are. Let's check in. Need a shower. We've made it to the hotel. Just spent the last half an hour with Jim, who owns it, and his wife. It's a little B&B, and it's so cool. They like have these things where you order your breakfast for the next day and your lunch as well for like super cheap. So tomorrow I've ordered traditional English breakfast, sausage, bacon, mushrooms, scrambled eggs, tomatoes, and birch muesli, and they have like all this other stuff too. And then you can also order packed lunch. So I'm going to do the high cup Helvellyn tomorrow, which is exciting. And I'll have a sandwich, which is so great. And then there's all these maps and stuff he's shown me too. So very helpful. I'm going to have a shower and then drive back to the pub actually and have a feed. And that'll be the day. I'll give you a little room tour as well. So sleeping setup. And then there's 2 stories actually. So you go up here and we've got a little sitting area and then shower. Alrighty, well that's day 1 done. I'm just in bed doing some work. Gonna call it a night and see you tomorrow. Alright, so our first morning in the Lake District. This is what we're working with. There's the car out there. Looks a little bit cloudy. It definitely looks windy. We're gonna have breakfast and talk to the guy. We might have to change our plans to one of the lake walks, one of the lower down ones with the wind. So let's see. Let's get some brekkie and see what we think. There's my alarm. Alright, here we go. Got my porridge. Also got all of this. All homemade by Jim's wife. Looks insane. Alrighty, Jim's just told us as well that it's too windy outside and one of the roads has been closed, so we can't even get to the walks that we want to do. So I'm going to reconvene on the plan after breakfast. But either way, I'm just going to chill out. Got my brekkie. The birds are out there having their brekkie too. Life's good. The big breakfast has arrived. Gonna have to earn my calories today. Alrighty, breakfast done. I'll show you on a map where we're gonna go today. So we're somewhere over here on this map. We're gonna drive down this road through Keswick, which is one of the big towns, and come down through here. We're going to park here, and basically there's a mountain here that's not super tall called Cat Bells. Don't know if you can see that. Cat Bells. And there's a loop that goes like down around here and along the lake back to the car, which should be a bit nicer given the weather is windy and a bit grim, so I'm gonna have to rug up. I'm gonna have a shower and then get in the car. Oh, also got to mention the packed lunch. Got a sandwich in there, little muesli bar, and a muffin. Alrighty, we're off. Oh, there's an amazing rainbow. It's actually brightened up a bit. It's definitely windy though. Got my map. Not sure if you can see the rainbow in the background there. Let's do this. She is a dreary old day. I think I can park here, but it's kind of impossible to know. It is pissing down rain currently, and I don't really want to get out of the car. This lady's cycling. Don't know if you saw that. Just stupid. But it is really cool here. Let's just give it a crack, I guess. And so I think we're going up there. It's a bit of fun. I don't know how much fun, considering it's pretty miserable, but that's what we're here for, hey? Cat Bell Summit. That's where we're going. Wow, look at that. This is exactly what I came to the Lake District for. Some hills and lakes. It's just started getting really windy, so I'm really glad I'm not climbing Helvellyn today. This mountain's about, I think 400 metres like smaller than Helvellyn and Scuffle Pike, which are the highest peaks in England. I think it's, yeah, probably a wise choice. Thanks, Jim, from the B&B. And so we're going up there, and I think it's like a all hands on deck situation. You go around here and up that. Next time you see me, I'll be up it. That was full like scrambling. I'm just glad I have like the camera to talk to. It's like, again, having a friend along with me even though I'm alone. Because yeah, if you kind of had no one to speak to about this, it'd be a little bit like sad. We're almost at the top up here. That's the second peak over there. See some little dots of people. And I believe the way home is this way, along the river. This is the Derwent River water, and
if you know Derwent pencils, they're like these nice ass pencils. This is the area where they're made. Look at that rainbow. That is crazy. It's windy! I'm really feeling like I'm in a Fellowship of the Ring, like, I don't know, somewhere in Gondor, Rohan, on our way to Rivendell. That's the vibe. Nearly at the top. There it is. This is difficult now. A lot of scrambling. Okay, so it turns out I think I went past like where I needed to turn down the hill. So I'm just gonna keep going. It's only 11:20, so I got all day. And yeah, I'm gonna head up there and then cut back down to the lake. We'll see how we go. We came all the way over there. We've walked all the way up here. You can see it there. Pretty epic. It's gonna be a big day. I'm gonna be knackered, but lucky I had my massive brekkie. So I'm not hungry, but I am looking forward to my packed lunch. It's gonna be good. We're pretty high up here, and the wind is back. We're gonna keep going that way. I think might try stop for lunch soon. See how we're going. I'm also on the lookout for the track that like goes back down the hill, down into the valley. But like, it doesn't really look like there's that many paths doing that. Like, if you look here, like, where is, I don't know, it's pretty steep. So, like, it might be over there, like on the other side of that and then down here, but just have to see how we go. Okay, so trying to figure out which way to go. Feeling pretty out of my comfort zone at this point. We're in the middle of nowhere. Way less people, like we're more off the tourist track now, which is cool. And yeah, like by myself, can't see anyone anymore. A little bit nervous about like where I go down, but there's always like worst case scenario, I just turn around and go back the way I came, which is fine too. So yeah, we're just gonna keep going. I've been looking on the map, like where, just on my phone, where to turn down. There's like a runner that went past me a while ago, so hopefully I can just kind of follow him. Yeah, it's pretty, the wind is crazy. Like, there's a few moments where I've been like, I gotta like bob down almost, because it's just like, oh my exactly why I wanted to come out of the city. It's just so cool out here. Look at this. Okay, so there's this part here. I think it takes me back down. I'm gonna follow it, and like worst case, I just come back up. Oh, it's super windy up here. I'm gonna have to put the camera down. Oh, oh, what is happening? This is pretty wild. Oh, look at this view. That's where we're going. I think we're going the right way. I think we're going the right way. Okay. The wind's died down a little bit because I think I've come like down over the hill now. I mean, it's still a bit windy, but we're going down this track here. It's almost like there's like water running down here, like it's like a creek. And there's a town just over that crest. I think this follows, I think I can see it go down here. I've had moments of anxiety, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, because yeah, I'm alone. But this is what I wanted. We're doing cool things. I gotta just like be happy. Like I literally have phone reception. Like I don't know what I'm worrying about. But yeah, I'm having fun. I am having fun. There's a couple of sheep like down here too. We'll say hello on the way. This water has to be good, right? If this water isn't good to drink, then like where in the world am I finding, good water? Okay, I found this spot of rocks. I think it's lunchtime. I'm so excited for this. Look at this. Fair place for a sanger. Fair place. Gets cold if you sit down for too long. Yeah. Let's go. So we're just gonna walk down, there's a track that goes down there to those houses, and then it's around back to the lake and back to the car. What a day. 7 kilometers in, and a lot of that's been climbing. So yeah, it's not exactly the easiest hike, but it's been pretty awesome. We were all the way up there, and now we're here. Pretty amazing. so satisfying walking around mountains and like knowing that I was all the way up there and I like managed to walk all the way down. I only stack it a couple of times. Yeah, it's a very good feeling. It is such a relief walking on some like flat-ish ground, and now I can eat my second half of my sandwich. Alright, it's getting real muddy down here. The shoes, I don't know if you can see that, but they are soaking. It was only a matter of time. At least I didn't hit the deck. Soggy socks for the rest of the walk, I think. Okay, we managed to find bitumen. And boy, don't the knees need it. Oh, I think it's only a little section, but then and we're back on the track, but it is nice to get a bit of respite from the mud. We can see now as well, Cat Bells is that peak all the way up there. That was like the first mountain we climbed, which feels like ages ago. But yeah, it's cool to look up at. Guys, we're officially at water level. Finally made it after, what, 10.5 kilometers of walking. We're at the lake. It's giving Hagrid. You probably can't see it on the camera, but it skimmed like 15 times. My feet are soaked again. Oh well. About 250 meters to go. Thanks for watching my little video journal. If you got this far, I've had a great day. I'm really tired, but what an awesome adventure. It's just, we love the Lake District. There's the car. We made it. Oh, look at that. Not sure you can see that. 13.09 kilometers. 4.5 hours we were going. I think I stopped it at one point for a break. Oh guys, this is so gross. Oh, just committing. That was an epic day, exactly what I was looking for today. Big hike. Hope you enjoyed watching. See how the legs pull up. Alrighty, good morning. Day 3 in the Lake District. I'm not gonna lie, it is quite late this morning. I think it's like 10:30 or something like that, maybe even 11 o'clock. Knackered after yesterday. Had breakfast and we're gonna go for like a low-key kind of like little adventure today. It's really nice outside. There's a castle I want to see and a little walk nearby the lake that's close to where I'm staying, not the lake I went to yesterday. So yeah, let's get it. Alrighty, beautiful day here in the Lake District. Made the decision. I've gone shorts. I managed to clean my shoes and my trackies for that purpose, and the socks, like in the shower, and then dry them on the heater overnight. So that was lucky because they were soaking and dirty. But yeah, it's still a bit breezy. But no rain today, it looks like. So yeah, let's go explore.
Okay, these one lane like situations with just hedges is sketchy as. Like, whose idea was this? You can't see a thing of someone coming, and it's just like, I just had a car coming the other way. Fortunately, there was like a passing spot that I could like sneak into, but like there is no way. It's so sketchy. The castle is up there. That's where we're going. Let's go check it out. So my understanding of this castle, did a little bit of reading, built about a couple hundred years ago, and then the family that like lived here for like 800 years or something ran out of money, and then around World War II, saying they took the roof off to avoid taxes. Oh, very interesting. And then like in the 80s or something like that, they started like rebuilding it as a bit of a restoration project, a bit of a tourist thing. But it's pretty impressive. Glad I've got my camera, because this would be another one of those times when I would walk up to something, being alone, look at it, get no one to talk to about it, and then you'd just leave. So yeah, thanks for being here with me. God, I'm such a boring 26-year-old. Alrighty, update. The lady at the shop was very nice, gave me my parking for free, and she also gave me a map. And we're gonna walk down, I'll show you quickly. We're here, and we're gonna walk down, there's a river here, and it goes up to the town here, and back. See how far we get. There's the castle up over there. Freak for the creek. Okay, so that's the bridge I just came over. I think we're gonna go down here. Oh, the mud has returned. How's this bench? Bill and Ada Crisp. Shout out to you guys. I'm gonna sit here and have some water. Very keen for today's packed lunch. Can't remember exactly which sandwich I ordered, but it's part of the fun. Oh my god. After cleaning my shoes last night, don't really feel like going ankle deep in mud today again. I've had an intrusive thought. What are the chances that these are stinging nettles, and like I'm walking alongside them in my shorts? My legs are starting to get a little bit itchy, so could be fast forwarding to this moment in a few hours where my legs are red and itchy. And yeah, this was why. I was walking through stinging nettles all day. I think this is the right direction. Can confirm legs are itchy, almost definitely stinging nettles. So that's fun. Alrighty, now we're in the town of Arscombe. It is very pretty here, but I also just can't imagine calling this home. Alright, I just met this lady. Might be able to see her walking back there. She's like the town cleaner.
She was just cleaning the church here because the bishop's visiting tomorrow, which is very exciting. And she was telling me about the squirrels. Anyway, so she was saying the squirrels, there's red squirrels here, which are apparently like super rare. And she saw one this morning, which is cool. But like apparently the grey squirrels, if they come in, which are like an invasive species, they carry like a pox that kills all the red squirrels. So I guess I keep my eye out, but the chances of me seeing one are pretty low. She said that she hadn't seen one for ages and she lives in Arscombe. And just like that, we're back at the castle. The castle, as they would say here. It's quite a good walk. Just like that, back in the car. There's a place called Pooley Bridge, which is at the top of the lake, Ullswater, which is kind of halfway between here and home. I reckon we go check it out and see what it's got to offer. Alrighty, I just parked up. I'm honestly just gonna go eat my food over there. This is the scene. Alrighty, that was a great feed. Not gonna lie, I'm tired. I'd head home, call it a day there, to be honest. Okay, I've had a change of heart. It's too nice of an afternoon. I'm gonna get a beer. One beer won't hurt. Especially like, look at the sun. I think it's gotta be done. Here we go. Pint of Guinness here. Terrible effort. So I think this is going to be where I end my little video journal of my trip to the Lake District. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I appreciate the camera coming along with me, and if you watched this video, pretty epic place. So yeah, signing off on that.